You know, everybody talks about the Dallas Cowboys this season being nothing more than average, but every time they get together with the 49ers, it's something special, Freddie.
It always is something special. We will go to California where the boys are. Arguably, the last must-win situation in which the Dallas Cowboys found themselves was probably back in January, and even then, their Super Bowl win over the Steelers was performed with much bravado and confidence. However, today's was a different story. This 5-4 Dallas team was playing the Niners out in California at 3Com Park, and they were a little frisky out there. Michael Irvin, Tyrone Drakeford getting to know one another. Here's Steve Young with a strike to Izaki. 29-yard touchdown, 10-0 San Francisco. Now Young drilled by Broderick Thomas and left the game with his second concussion in 3 weeks. That had to hurt. Now after a Troy Aikman interception, another interception as Fred Strickland comes up with a big pick on Elvis Gerbach. And that sets up this. Aikman to Eric Bjornsson, 6-yard touchdown, tie ball game at 17. Overtime, Dallas trying to get the field goal range. Emmitt Smith breaks off a big chunky yardage, 16 yards to the 12. It's first down. They're not going to wait. They send the kicker, Chris Boniel, in right away to drill the 29-yard winning field goal for the Dallas Cowboys, who take it by a final score of 20-17. It's a great job by the Dallas defense of shutting down the West Coast offense of San Francisco. Example, Jerry Rice held to just 5 catches and 49 yards in the game. For more on today's pivotal NFC contest, here's CNN's Ed Werder.
Tormented by Jerry Rice and the San Francisco offense, the Cowboys deployed a new defensive scheme Sunday. They had 5 defensive backs on the field, moving Pro Bowl strong safety DARREN Woodson into an outside linebacker spot where he could be physical with Rice.
You can't let Jerry beat you, and if Jerry doesn't beat you, they usually don't win that many games. So, you take the ball out of his hands and put it in the rookie's hands and hopefully and let him try to beat you.
There was no beating the Cowboys, even though they had to make some personnel adjustments. With Charles Haley out, Broderick Thomas rushed off the corner. With Bill Bates hurt on the opening kickoff, Jim Schwantz took his place. The two put Steve Young out with a concussion in the second quarter. It marked the 4th time in 7 starts this year that Young has been knocked out of the game.
It was a 3rd and long, so I came from a pretty good distance away, and Broderick was just wrapping him up, around the legs, and I was able to get him, right in the head.
When you have those big-time quarterbacks, you must apply pressure, as much pressure. If you got to bring your mother out of the stands to add a little more pressure, you must do that. I mean, if you put enough heat on them, they're all the same.
Young's departure provided the Cowboys a chance to settle a score with Elvis Gerbach, the 49er backup who defeated them last season. Gerbach seemed confused by Dallas's new tactics and threw 2 costly interceptions.
I think that there were some things that we did that were different than he had worked on all week, and he had a limited number of snaps. So I think it was a combination of him being new off the bench and us doing some different things.
There were big plays, and defense played well enough in the second and third quarter to really allow us to win the football game.
The Cowboys significantly improved their playoff situation Sunday. Not only did they beat San Francisco, but they picked up a full game on Philadelphia, Washington, and Green Bay, all losers Sunday.